Okay, in this lesson, we're going to be creating a database that's going to use a couple of different data types that we haven't done. As long as you follow the instructions, you should be fine. First thing we want to do is we're going to open up a brand new blank database. And the table, there's one table here. I want you to go ahead and click Save, and we're just going to call this Bed and Breakfast. Click OK. All right, the two new data types, one is called a yes/no, which you'll see how that works here in just a few minutes. The other one is called a combo box, and you're familiar with both of these, but you just probably don't know them by those names. First thing we're going to do is we're going to go to our design view, because that's where we do all our design work. Okay, ID, we'll leave that alone. We'll come right under ID, and the first field is going to be called historic in. That field type is going to be pretty normal. That'll be text. The second one, we'll call that number. We can abbreviate of rooms. Okay, and it didn't like what I was doing there, so I'm going to have to take out the little period. And we will make that a number. Next one, here's where we get into some different kinds of data types. This is allows children. We're going to put a question mark there, and this is called a yes/no. We're going to click here, and we're going to choose yes/no. And basically, that just allows the user to put a check in or not in the checkbox. The next one we're going to do is called mountain or town. And this is one where it's going to be one or the other. So we're going to change this, and we're going to come down to where it says lookup wizard. Okay. You're going to click this second box and click next. And in this first column, you're going to put mountain, and right below it, you're going to put town. Go ahead and click next. And you're going to click the box in here that says limit to list and finish. Okay. All right, and then we're going to do two more yes/nos. Breakfast and this is just if this little bed and breakfast actually offers breakfast or not. Yes/no. And then the last one is pets. That's if they allow pets. Yes/no. Okay. All right, so now we've created these new fields, and we got to make sure that we've got the correct data type. And now we're going to go back to the data sheet view, and it's going to give me that message, do I want to save? Yes. All right, now this is what I'm talking about with the when you start to enter the data, you'll see this. I'm just going to make my columns a little bit wider so I can see my field names. But when you start entering your data, all right, the first one is called a bed of roses. Number of rooms is 5. Now, allows children. In the handout you get, if there's a check in there, you're going to put a check. If there's not, you're going to leave it. All right, let's go to mountain or town. When we click on here, you're going to see this little drop down. That's called our combo box that we created from our lookup wizard. And you're just going to choose the one you want. It just makes it a little easier for the user. Breakfast is blank, pets is blank. Let's do the next one just so you can see exactly what one looks like that's got the check in it. Abington Green. Is the name of this next historic inn. Got 8 rooms. Allows children. It's got a check in it, so that means yes. We're going to put a check there. It's also going to be mountain. No breakfast, but it does allow pets. Okay, so basically we've designed this database to allow a different kind of information to be put in it. We've got a drop-down combo box that we created, so the user doesn't have to type, because there's only 2 choices here anyway, and that's a good time to use a combo box. And then we've got the yes, no, which puts the little checkbox in. So just follow these directions and you'll be fine, and I will give you a handout that will tell you exactly what to do as far as what data goes into here. We've already named the table bed and breakfast, so we're going to save that. And now we're going to save the database itself. We're going to have to go to File, and let's go to Save Database As. It'll give you a message about objects. Click Yes. All right, remember to put your, go ahead to your Huebner folder, either 87A or 8A, whichever one class you're in for me. And we are going to name this so that it goes along with the lesson. We'll just name this Lesson 6. Click Save. Okay? So what you'll do is you'll follow all the instructions that I just gave you in setting up this database. You'll enter the data from a handout that I give you, and then you'll go ahead and you'll submit it for Lesson 6. And the main purpose of this is to learn about 2 data types, which are yes, no, and also the combo box that we get from doing a lookup wizard. So that's all there is to it. I don't think this will take you too long at all. Okay, bye.